Hello, Internet. Sorry about the little hiccup there. Yeah, everything seems to be fine. It just says offline. That's really strange. So, drop a comment on the video and let's get started. Hi, I'm Kitty. It's the first Coffee with Kitty of 2026, and I am so thrilled to be with you guys today. Hi, Gina. Perfect. All right. Well, you know how we start this one. I did realize, though, that most of last year I started every stream with this song, and I didn't tell the story behind it on the stream at all. I told the story at shows. So here's a quick story about coffee. When I was a kid, my dad used to go over to his best friend's house for coffee on the weekends, and he would take us, and they had 3 kids, and we were all super close, and we raised all kinds of hell. And he used to call and say, hey, is Katie's coffee shop open? It was my aunt and uncle, Tom and Katie. And except they're not really my aunt and uncle, but I didn't know any better. And I just remember thinking when I was a kid, that's an awkward way to invite yourself over to your friend's house. And now, as an adult, I realized that my poor father really needed some time with his friends, some other adults to talk to that he didn't work with, maybe. So, call your friends. Come on in, have a seat, friend, tell me how do you take your coffee? Sit for a while if you need somewhere to be, and say these things, and it won't take long till you feel at home and less alone. Come on in, tell me how do you take your coffee? Taste of every day, where are you out? Do you need a spoonful of sugar to help it all go down? Or just something to hold on to and somewhere to be? Come on in and tell me, how do you take your coffee? Warm to soothe your soul. We can sit here in silence and watch the day grow old. You don't know it yet, but you found a safe place to be. Come on in and tell me, how do you take your coffee? Oh, come on in, have a seat, friend, tell me, how do you take your coffee? Won't you sit for a while if you need somewhere to be, and say these things, and it won't take long till you feel at home and less alone. Come on in and tell me, how do you take your coffee? There you go, y'all. All right. Well, I don't know how many of you are tuned in because my analytics aren't working. And, right before I started the stream, it told me I needed to update the software. And I guess I do, by God. So I'm going to just pull it up here so I can see if you guys are making comments. But yes, thank you for tuning in. I can see that Fred is here and Lisa is here and Katrina is here, and Gina is here, and Patty is here, and thank you, guys. Welcome to the first 2026 Coffee with Kitty, featuring the Kindness mug. And Laura and Robert. Oh, awesome. So, I am in Key West at the Fleming Street House, the Fleming Street Flop House, which I have nicknamed my Bone Island home. Bone Island Home is a song I wrote last year about this place, and it is going to be on my upcoming album, The Orchid, and I'm officially recording the studio tracks of The Orchid, so I did a live recording show for the project in December, and now it's time to do the studio takes as well. a little quieter than normal. Okay, that's good to know. I can turn it up just a tiny bit here. I have the preamp set a little low because I'm right in front of the microphone, so I may have adjusted too much. Y'all keep giving me feedback, okay? Here's Bone Island Home. Sitting here sipping on my sunrise brew, watching Lucky's grocery from my balcony view. Bags of breakfast and beer are all you see this time of year. For the folks that are here, for bars, beaches, and piers. If only they could see past the fritters and frills. I wonder if they think about us after they set sail from my Bone Island home, tucked back between plumerias and palms. My Bone Island home, a place to hide from the show and shelter from the storm. A piece of paradise all to myself, a little slice of heaven for my heart to rest. My Bone Island home, oh my Bone Island home, yeah. A Fleming Street dream from the 1920s, handed down from sailors to singers like me. Each night I let that Date City pine rock me to sleep, where the Simonton songs meet that Duval beat. The tourist train still running down the track. They get what they came for, and sometimes they come back. Oh, to my Bone Island home, tucked back between plumerias and palms. My Bone Island home, a place to hide from the show and shelter from the storm. A piece of paradise all to myself, a little slice of heaven for my heart to rest. My Bone Island home, yeah, my Bone Island home, yeah. If only you could see past the fritters and frills. I know it's just somewhere you get your cheap thrills, but it's my Bone Island home, tucked back between plumerias and palms. My Bone Island home, a place to hide from the show and shelter from the storm. A piece of paradise all to myself, a little slice of heaven for my heart to rest. My Bone Island home, yeah, my Bone Island home, oh. Perfect. Bone Island Home, a song about the place I'm at right now. And I love it here, y'all. Although it's chilly here, guys. Like, everybody in the house is like, oh, there's an extra blanket over here, an extra blanket over there last night. It's con leche with Kitty. I love it. Cheers, y'all. Cheers, y'all, my friends. If you know, you know. Oh, man. Thank you, Patty. I'm so excited about Sunday's show being sold out. I think this is my first time that or my show or the attendance of the show has a waiting list, and there's people on it, which I don't have the words for how that makes me feel, but it is definitely somewhere along the lines of overjoyed, incredibly flattered, even more excited to put on this show than I was before. So So I see you guys are talking about invites from Kitty. So this week I remembered to send invites from my professional page and my personal page. So I sent invites to the event for Coffee with Kitty, not necessarily invites to like or follow my page or friend me, which would be a different thing too. But sometimes if I do invite you from my professional page to the show and you don't already follow the page, it will also invite you to follow the page. I will absolutely play Bathroom Line today. All right. Thank you guys so much again for being here. This is going so well. First one back. You know what? Let's do Bathroom Line right now. This is one I wrote with Carrie Welling about the rowdy restroom or the rowdy bar restroom. Sometimes it's both, you know. We all pile in there, no telling what's going to happen. But, you know, it's the place you can make your new best friend, have a story to tell for the rest of forever. That stuff is it's invaluable. Also, Carrie and I are going to Ireland later this summer. We just need a couple more y'all to sign up. So go to my website, follow the link, and let's go to Ireland. I heard just standing here waiting my turn. There's a girl in a crop top talking about how her ex just left with her sister. There's a girl over there hugging the throne. There's one holding her hair saying, girl, I know it hurts right now, but you'll feel better tomorrow. These are the stories from the bathroom line. We're all laughing, we're all crying, lifting each other up one bobby pin at a time, letting strangers in our lives, holding it in and taking our time, telling stories from the bathroom line. Oh yeah. Well, the girl at the sink turned 42 today, and she's worried about her hips and lines on her face, but she walks out proud into the crowd, dances the night away. Miss 23 in her wedding ring with a perfect plan, looking like Miss Thing. She stares in the mirror, don't see nothing at all. These are the stories from the bathroom line. We're all laughing, we're all crying, lifting each other up one safety pin at a time, letting strangers in our lives, holding it in and taking our time, telling stories from the bathroom line. Oh yeah. And I swear someone should write a book about the best part of sisterhood, with these stories from the bathroom line. We're all laughing, we're all crying, lifting each other up one tampon at a time, letting strangers in our lives, holding it in and taking our time, telling stories from the bathroom line. Oh yeah. Who's ready to make their next best friend in Ireland? Oh, Louie, you're tuned in here too. Welcome. Oh, thanks, guys. You're so sweet about that tune, which is so funny because it's one of the more silly ones for sure. Oh man, so let's talk about posture. Jeez, I'm sitting like an idiot. Let's talk about this year coming up, guys. So we talked about this weekend, the sold out show at the Drunken Octopus. So stoked about that. I am in Key West for my week in Key West for the month. But I have some cool concerts coming up. So, okay, Drunken Octopus this Sunday. Let's see if I can do this in order. It does the thumbs up. It's hilarious. So, Drunken Octopus. And then, I can't do this in order. Next month in March, I have, there's Momfest in March, and I'm doing Tiki Tony's. Paul and Christy are tuned in. They're going to do Tiki Tony's. Is that this week? Drop a comment. And I'm also doing the Candlelight Concert Series with Billy and Kristen. And so that one is like an extra layer peeled back kind of house concert, guys. Like super intimate, some storytelling from like forever ago. It's where a lot of us writers feature super old songs, like maybe first songs. So I'm in the middle of finding my very, very old writing books and relearning like the first couple of tunes I ever wrote. And then I also found some old recordings that I'm going to bring with me, and I'm going to show the crowd. So that's going to be a really cool concert. If you are in South Florida, or like the Sarasota area, really, and can be there, I would love that. Let's see what else we have coming up. April is going to bring some really cool things too. I'm going to be playing the Hangout in Missouri. I've been trying to schedule that concert for literally years, guys. So it's a big deal. Colleen and I have shot many a dates back and forth with each other trying to figure that out. And then I'm also coming to Oklahoma the day after. Candy, that comment was just perfect. Like, welcome in, good morning. And I'll see you at Margaritaville on April 19th. I skipped something really huge that I know I'm excited for. Oh, at the end of this month is the Port Aransas Songwriters Invitational with Pirates and Poets. And I just love that event. So, yeah, lots of wonderful things coming up. As always, find the show schedule at kittysteadmanmusic.com and pick one that you can be at, or more than one that you can be at. I would love it. Cheers, y'all. All right, so I've got a friend tuned in that wants to hear this one here. This song is a traveling tune, but ironically is called Home. I'm living and died on 75. I'm out here trying to stay alive. Roll the windows down and keep moving on. With my heart behind me and my future ahead, I'm trying my best to balance it. And I'm reaching I-10 where the pines meet the palms. There's a show in Ohio, a man in Tennessee, a cabin down in Georgia, and they're all calling me home, 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 home. I'm living and dying on 81. I'm out here trying to stay strong, find a new town to stop and play these songs. With my radio up and my spirits down, I'm praying to find that new sound that might move this crazy dream along. But there's a heartbreak on Long Island, a boss man in New Jersey, a hill in Virginia, and they're all calling me home, 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 home. I'm living and dying on this telephone line, just sitting here, wasting time, reaching out to no one at night. And all I see are stage lights. Even when I close my eyes, my ears are ringing, I don't hear a thing. And there's a white line on my right, a spotlight up ahead, a 6-string in my hands, and they're all calling me home, home, home. Well, there's a man in Tennessee and a cabin in GA, and that hill in Virginia, well, it's calling out my name. But these boots I wear on stage and the guitar in my hands, they mock me lonely, but they make me feel home, home, home. go. A little home for y'all. Yeah, Gina, Long Island. Woo-woo. Gulf Coast Music Radio is in here. Thank you so much, and thank you for sharing my flyer for the concert in Foley, Alabama, which I totally skipped over. Playing Foley, Alabama on March 13th. All right, so we're about halfway through the stream. Today's won't be exactly an hour. It's going to be around 40 minutes. Thank you again so much for tuning in today, you guys. Thank you for your requests. And yes, Patty, I'm going to do your requests just in a little bit here. I wanted to mention that all of the tips from today's show are going toward the production cost for the Orchid. So I want to talk about that again for a minute here. It's a collection of all original tunes, most of which were written about, being down here either in Key West specifically or being near the water, and feeling inspired to write about all of this and be inspired by the people, the atmosphere. So I did the live recording, and I'm in the studio right now, and so all of the tips are going to go toward paying the musicians, paying for the studio overhead, paying for the engineers' time to then mix all of the tracks we take, paying for mastering the project. So once you have a final mix, you have it mastered, and that is how you can get it, I don't know if you heard that, into an MP3 form, or for this one, it needs to be mastered for vinyl. This project is going to go on vinyl, and that is going to cost more. It just does. So all of the tips from Every Coffee with Kitty from now until the release of the album will go toward the production of the album, and I want you all to know that I really appreciate your support. We did this for Truck Driver's Daughter, and you guys were able to raise a third of the overall budget for the whole project just from your tips here on Coffee with Kitty. So thank you for that support, and let's do it again. You guys encouraging me to continue to write and produce music and put it out for you is it's so fulfilling, and I appreciate all of that support. So I'm going to play you another tune that's going on, The Orchid. This is one that I wrote with Carrie Welling and Reese Hull, and this song is called Little Breeze. I've gotten used to clouds on the horizon. I hunker down and brace myself. I'm either batting down the hatches or striking up the matches and running alone. But then you came along. The fresh air, the deep breath, and suddenly it's all calm. You're my little breeze, making it easy, knowing the storm's gonna be alright when I got you by my side. You're my little breeze, making it easy on me, yeah. The ship's no longer lost at sea, smooth sailing from here on out. If we hit big waves, we know we'll be okay with our arms around each other. Hard times will come and pass. Through all the chaos, the peace you bring will last. You're my little breeze, making it easy, knowing the storm's gonna be alright when I got you by my side. You're my little breeze, Breeze. I love that one a whole lot. It's really fun bringing these songs to the Key West band. And by the way, y'all, my Key West band is amazing. I literally have hired the best people on the island. On the island. I have Hiram Garzaro on drums, and Jeff Dalton on the bass, Rick Fusco on guitar, and Aloha Steve Molnar on the pedal steel guitar. I'm thinking about featuring a couple of other musicians from the island on the album. They weren't at the live show because I didn't know about them at the live show, but I think they could really add something to a couple of these tracks. So more Easter eggs for y'all that way. Really exciting. All right, let's move right along. Paul and Christy Boble are headed down to Florida, and I want you to know that, or they might even be in Florida. I could even feel the energy already. Being in the same state as them is amazing. Crossfire, possibly Katrina. And hi, thanks for being here and tuning in. Laura, no worries. This is going to be here for 30 days on Facebook and indefinitely on YouTube. So come back, tune in anytime. But I want to play a tune that I wrote with Paul and Christy and our friend Brendan Mayer, CMF. This is called Woman Scorned. She walked through the streets of hell, stiletto heels and a wedding veil, a string of pearls, a forever ring. But happily ever after was just a dream. His mask of deception fell quickly away. Fast as that dress made a promise in lace, the fog lifted like the rise of the tomb. She thought she'd be a wife, not a fool. She said I do, but now she don't feel anything for a man who won't be treating her better, and it's getting worse. Those vows have been turned into a curse. She's had enough. She's better off standing on her own. She said I do, but now she don't. She packed his things there by the door. All their baggage is leaving in that old Ford, no longer a possession that he owns, no longer under the weight of that stone. She turned those scars into lovely tattoos, breaking the bonds of the lines he used, choosing herself again after too long, using the strength of a woman's scorn. Oh yeah, she said I do, but now she don't feel anything for a man who won't be treating her better, and it's getting worse. Those vows have been turned into a curse. She's had enough. She's better off standing on her own. Oh, she said I do, but now she don't. love it. I love it so much. There you go. Co-write with Paul and Christy Boble and Brendan Mayer. Okay, I have time for like 2 more tunes, and they've already been picked out. So thanks, y'all. This has been a wonderful first Coffee with Kitty back. I appreciate everyone's patience with me taking January off from the live stream. I just couldn't also do that last month. It was a wonderful month. I traveled literally California to Key West, or Key West, California, whatever order that you want to say, with a stop in Louisiana for Party Gras. Actually, I did it from Key West, California, then California to Key West, so it was both. Played a bunch of shows, spent some time with the family. Of course, the Party Gras weekend. I went to the NAMM show out in California, which is like one of music's biggest trade shows, and it's everything. It's the new stuff on the market. It's sales. It's education. It's networking. It's everything. It's wonderful, and I had the best time. I learned so much. Excuse me. I learned so much, and I'm so excited that I got to go this year. I haven't been since 2019, so it's wonderful. But anyways, I could not also do Coffee with Kitty last month, so thanks for understanding, guys. I'm gonna try to do a stream next week. I don't really think that it's feasible, at least not on Tuesday. I might look at doing one on Wednesday. Well, I'm gonna be on the road on Wednesday. Stay tuned. I'll see what I can do. But here is Katrina's request, Crossfire. This song is a little over a year old now, and I can't believe that. Maybe it's 2 years old. No, it's just 1 year old. This one I wrote with J.C. Fuller. And if you have known and or loved a narcissist, this song is for you. Your defense is quite offensive, the way you flipped the script and made it your way, baby. It wasn't your intention, some innocent deflection aimed my way, baby. No wonder you were armored, should have been more guarded, pierced by the pain. Crossfire, caught in your crossfire, you're out of war with yourself. Oh, crossfire, caught in your crossfire, let me out of your living hell. Oh, 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 oh. You didn't mean to be malicious, but that don't earn forgiveness. You ain't the victim. Babe, don't get it twisted, your wounds are self-inflicted. Too late to run. You made your decision when you took the ammunition and loaded the gun. Crossfire, caught in your crossfire, you're out of war with yourself. Oh, crossfire, caught in your crossfire, let me out of your living hell. Oh, 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 oh. And everyone's a hostage in this battle, catastrophic. All the casualties it's causing, you're the only one to stop it. Crossfire, caught in a crossfire, you're at war with yourself. Yeah, crossfire, caught in your crossfire, let me out of your living hell. Yeah, crossfire, caught in your crossfire, you're at war with yourself. Oh, crossfire, caught in your crossfire, let me out of your living hell. Oh, 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 oh. A little crossfire, yes. All right, y'all, I'm going to do one more tune, and then that's a stream. Thank you so much for tuning in to Coffee with Kitty. I'm Kitty. I love doing this show. Every night I try to encourage people to tune into this show for the first time. So if any of you are here, I see I do have a higher YouTube, if this is working, higher YouTube viewing this week than normal. So thank you for that. And yeah, come to a show. I know I mentioned a whole lot of Florida and Panhandle and stuff, but I also referenced a little bit of Missouri and Oklahoma. I'll be going to Iowa this year, talking to Delaware, talking to New Jersey, talking to all kinds of venues. So stay tuned for where you can see me this summer, and I can't wait. Cheers, y'all. Sip of coffee, sip of water. Cheers, my friends. All that I almost forgot to say. Tonight, Paul and Christy are doing their Tuesday at Home show from Bradenton. So tune in later and see some more live music virtually. All right, let's do this last one. A little attitude for you guys. Here's a shot or a shotgun. I'm not sure what I should do to finally get over you, 'cause I don't mean I refuse to sit around and sing the blues. Yeah, you know I got the proof, and after all you put me through, liquor's what I normally shoot, but tonight my start off with you. Single barrel whiskey or a double barrel trigger, I'm not sure if I'm better sad, baby, but thoughts of you still linger. So I pick between the two ways to get the job done. What's it gonna be tonight, a shot or a shotgun? I put up with a knife after falling so hard in love, so you should pray to a God above that my push don't come to shove. Yeah, it's single barrel whiskey or a double barrel trigger. I'm not sure if I'm better sad, baby, but thoughts of you still linger. So I'll pick between the two ways, get the job done. What's it gonna be tonight, a shot or a shotgun? Shotgun. Oh, a shot or a shotgun. Oh. Yeah. Alrighty, y'all, that is a Coffee with Kitty today. Thank you all for being here. A couple of you had to leave early and a couple of you showed late. Don't forget, you can watch this show on Facebook for 30 days, and you can watch it on my YouTube channel indefinitely. So check it out. I will try to do a stream next week, but stay tuned. I'm going to have to figure it out around some scheduling, again, with the recording. Thank you so much for your tips today on Venmo and PayPal. All of that is going directly toward production costs, paying musicians, studio time, engineer time, mastering time, production time, and materials. You guys really show me a lot of support, and I really appreciate that. Steadheads, if you are here, on Monday night, I'm going to go live from the studio so you can get a peek at the process behind the scenes. So tune into that. I don't know if it's going to save or not, and it's a late night studio session. We're going to start at 9 p.m. Eastern, but tune in if you can. It's going to be awesome.